Okay, this is gonna be a slightly different video than I did before. This is about an incident that just happened to me just recently, actually yesterday. And I call this "What Would You Do?" Even though I did a lot of DUI videos, I'm drinking a lot of Bad Blue, non-alcoholic. Someone else gave me an idea to have a drink filming this. So I said, okay, fine. Get some non-alcoholic beer. Guess what? Doing the video. All right. All right, now here's the situation. You're at work. You just come into work. There's a conversation about some process of your job. And I make a comment. No problem. Everything's good. Then, someone says, then another person said, I got all this work done. I said, well, I said to myself, and I said out loud, how can I put it? I said, you know what? We have a lot of work and not enough time. And then what happened is this guy comes up and says, I'm sick and tired of hearing you say there's not enough time. Not enough time. It's like we can pay good money to do this, and we get. He started ranting and raving. Now he rants and raves a lot. Sometimes it's animated, and he gets animated with it. Sometimes it's funny. Other times it kind of borderline condescending and crosses the line, in my opinion. And so I'm sitting right here. I have a coffee in my hand. Coffee in my hand, just like this. I just walked through the door. Just walk through the door, and then he goes this. I'm sitting right here like, okay, because this is Wednesday night, and I'm sitting right here like, come on. And so I said, chill, just chill. And the guy kept ranting and raving, and he was like, and then he started talking about, you keep doing stuff wrong. I'm gonna tell them to put you on what they call a performance plan. That means you get retrained and someone has to guide your work. And so what happened was I took it as like, you gonna put me on a performance plan? Are you fucking kidding me? I've been working at the same job for 17 years. I've seen more shit than you did. Not just because you're the leader of the group doesn't mean you can talk to me that way. So first thing I was like, he just kept going on and on. I looked up, I looked at him. I just looked at him and I told him, I said, fuck off. He stopped for a second. I'm like, good. He got quiet. You can't say that to me. I said, yeah, fuck off. Go fuck yourself. Stuff like that. And walk back to my desk. Walk to my desk. So what happened was I grabbed the case, some files from her case, go to another coworker who I grabbed it off the desk, explained to him what's going on, in which this motherfucker walks up to me. I'm talking to this and he goes, I don't appreciate you talking to me like that. I never disrespected you. I'm like, you kind of did. In my mind, you kind of did. You can't talk to me that. And it's like, you can't talk to me in that way. The thing is, he got up basically in my face like this. See where my hand is? See where my face is? That's how close it was. And I looked at him like, now the thing is that in the African American culture or black culture, where I grew up, where he grew up, if you go into someone's personal space like that, that means you're about to fight. So what happened? He came up to me like that. I looked up and I was like, I looked at him and I said, you know what? He's pissing me off already. He was pissing me off before, but now he's really getting. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I can talk to you any fucking way I feel like it. And he got even more upset. He stepped up to him, like, I'm 48 years old. I'm like, oh wow, you're in my face. You coming up to me. So I know, I'm like, am I gonna back down? No. I stepped up to him. So we kept going on and on, and he's like, "We're gonna do it. What you gonna do?" I'm like, "You can't do this to me." I'm like, I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. You know, that's the kind of thing. And one of my coworkers came up, separated us like this. He was like, "Come on, come on, come on," and the guy kept coming towards me, and I'm thinking to myself, this fucker wants to fight. If I fought him in the office, we both would lose our jobs. And I looked up, I said, you know what? I'm thinking, let's go outside. Let's go outside off the property and let's handle this. The only problem with that is both of us will get hurt. And, you know, I just like, I just stood there. I'm like looking at him. He was fuming. I'm like, look, get the fuck away from me. That's the attitude I had. So then he still kept going on. So my friend grabbed him and carried him to the other end. Of course, the supervisor at the moment was nowhere to be seen. She didn't want to get involved until it was all done. Then she wants to try to figure out what happened and all this other stuff because I dropped I dropped a fucking load of f bombs. So what happened? She took him into the office, talked to him, took me into the office, told her what happened. Well, you know, you're not supposed to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. This motherfucker disrespects me. In my opinion, he disrespects me. Talks to me condescendingly, and you expect me to just take it. Benjamin, this is for you. So now it gets quiet because all of a sudden shit went down. Now, here's the problem. Luckily, no one threw blows. Because if we did, you know, we've all been in trouble. But the thing is that 9 times out of 10, I think he's gonna squeal off like how, you know, I said this and this, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. You talk to me in a condescending matter, I step up to you. Because I remember years ago, I used to work at a restaurant, and the manager there, a little short guy, started yelling at me. I just stepped up to him and said, "Hello." You know, I was like, and say stop. There's only 2 people in this world who I let yell at me, and I won't retaliate against them. That's my mother and my father. You don't look like either one. So if I was you, if you pissed off at me, either you talk to me in a very calm manner. And you know, we'll discuss that. Now that was the idea I'm trying to get, because sometimes I run a little hot-headed. Now, what would you do? What would you do? Should I have just let the guy rant and rave and didn't say a word? Talk to me condescendingly? It's against my nature. Thing is, it's against my nature to let that happen. Not even my dad talks to me that way. Not even my dad talks to me that way. You know, plus, you know, you want to act like you're my boss, and which you're not my boss. So I'm sitting right here, it's like, you know what? thing is, he's staying away from me, and I'm staying away from him, which is a good thing. The problem is, the day of reckoning is coming. I thought it would be today, but it's going to be tomorrow when our supervisor comes back. And then now, he just got off of a sickness. He comes back and he has to deal with this shit. So, 9 times 10, I probably will get reprimanded. But I will demand that if I get disciplinary action, he gets the same. Otherwise, I'm complaining. So the question is, what would you do in that situation? Would you try to be the better? The thing is, when you try to be the better man, it doesn't work. What would you do? Oh, my scan is done. No issues detected. Didn't know it was scanning. Oh, that's right. I forgot it scans a lot of times. But anyway, question is, what would you do? Now, here's the thing. On the normal side, I don't hate the man. I don't hate the man. I don't despise the man. It's just that sometimes I don't want to be around the man. I don't want... See, it's the idea where you and a person could hang out, have great fun, but you can't work together. Or some people, you could work together, but you can't hang out outside. There's a lot of people like that. So the question is, what would you do? What would you do? I'm kind of interested. And after the whole thing goes down, I will do another video about this. But the question is what would you do? Or how should I handle this better? Besides saying fuck off. Of course, not saying fuck off is one way, but even if it escalated, what would you do? Well, that was the hottest thing of today. Now, this Saturday, the AA group I used to go to, I'm still a member. I used to go to. They're having their anniversary this Saturday. I'm sitting right here like, oh, I should go because I should make an appearance. I've been there for like 2 years at least. But then again, I've been drinking. It's not alcoholic, but still, everything's bad. So, like I said, like I asked you guys, what would you do? Let me know.